All right, we're out here, Miami, Florida, episode on the road. I'm with Scrilla H right now.
What's up, what's up?
Now, we've been linking with various people that we know through various situations, etc., etc.
Yeah.
This came about dope because we went to one of the last things I did before I left Boston went to the J Boston show for his record release.
That was a situation for sure.
PHM was very much in there.
In the building.
You were on stage.
Yeah.
What was that record you did? You said this is some Stone Cold Pimp shit.
Best of Me.
Best of Me.
Yeah. Best of Me.
I think you ran it back even.
Yeah, I had to, bro. That's one of those records, like, really one of my favorite records, you know what I'm saying? That was off my project Traffic Jams I had released in October.
Okay.
So, that was the first time I performed it, you know what I mean? And I was just feeling it. I was in my bag, so. And I saw everybody was vibing to it, so I figured, like, why not go back, you know what I mean?
It
was a good record. Yeah.
Cool to be there.
Yeah, it was fun.
So we did that, and then afterwards, I think we shared a video or posted, and you followed up, and like, let's do something.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, we're done filming. We're done with the season.
Yeah.
It's all recorded.
Yeah.
I'm hitting the road. And like, yeah, cool. Let me know when you get to Miami.
Right.
So I had no idea.
Yeah.
So what's going on, man? Like, obviously you came home for, your brother's show there, but like, what's happening down here?
Man, I got a lot working. I got personally, I got my next project, my 7th project, finished. I actually finished that after I dropped Traffic Jams. It was done probably like November, you know what I'm saying? So that's soon to be released. I got like videos that I'm just releasing. I'm managing a few artists, so I got that going. I got the studio situation happening, so it's just a constant grind, just keeping the gears going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus I'm doing like a whole lot of production work, so with that, I'm doing a lot of placement records, so like at this current moment I'm working on a couple placements, you know what I'm saying? So just working, bro.
We're going to unpack every little piece of that as we go.
For
so
sure.
How, I guess the first piece would be, well, where are we? So you're like, yeah, I got a studio.
Yo, so this is Camp David Studio.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I've been working with the dude low key. This is his situation. I've been working with him actually since my first project.
Okay.
Blackout Season. I dropped Blackout Season. I was working with him, and Short Days and Long Nights, the second one. Then after that, I left and went back up to Boston, and that's when everything just started going. But this is anytime I come to Miami, this is home. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So this is permanently where I work out of. I work out of a couple other studios, but this is the crib.
Yeah. Saw the plaques on the wall.
Yeah, a lot of things happening here for sure.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out Camp David. Hit him up when you're in.
Yeah, anytime you're in Miami, man, pull up. You got to come out here, man. We got some work.
So you're engineering here.
Yep.
You're also producing here.
Yep.
You mentioned you manage artists as well.
Yeah.
How many artists?
I got this one group, Slim Fresh.
Okay.
They're dope. They're young. They're vibrant. They're like members only, like XXX and that whole crew. They're like them with like 90s R&B hip hop splash.
Okay.
It's fly, but they also give me like that Odd Future feel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's a wide range of music, but it's like comes from a real solid, secure place. So
the Miami kids.
Yeah, from out here. And I got this other cat, Zay1K. He's dope. He's a lot of drill music. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's hard, bro. He's got a story. You know what I mean?
Zay1K.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, he's working, and then like I got a couple other people that like I don't manage, but like I'm just really close with that. We're working on like a lot of things with. So,
So how did you end up down here? Because you're from Framingham, right?
No, I'm born in Waltham.
Oh, okay.
Born in Waltham, yeah, but Framingham, bro, I lived everywhere in Boston. You know what I'm saying? And I came out here on some like, I'm over being in Boston, like I'm out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have family out here, so just even throughout my younger years, I would always come back and forth.
Okay.
So, yeah, man, I figured like, why not? Like, I didn't have no kid, you know what I'm saying? No major responsibilities. I'm in my early 20s, like, just took off, Came out here, I thugged it out for about, 3 years maybe? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I dipped, went to New York. I was in New York for about 4 years. From there, I went back to Boston for about a year and came here, and I've been down here since.
Okay. How long ago did you come back for the last time?
I've been out here, this is my 6th year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So you just pop up north when there's shows? Or?
Yeah, I love going back home.
Yeah.
I need that feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I try to go back at least every other month and just stay in touch. you know, and we're still working on projects out there, you know. So I got the whole PHM project that I'm producing, so just a whole lot of things, just trying to stay constant.
What about the Miami scene keeps you here over in New York or LA or some other, you know, hub, I guess?
One, for me personally, like, it's home. Like, I got family here, you know what I'm saying? So it's never like a problem for me to like move in and out of situations because it was easy to get plugged in.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it's just so much opportunities out here. You know what I'm saying? Just even outside of the music, like, there's just from South Beach to North Miami to Broward, like West Palm, like, bro, there's so much work here. You know what I'm saying? Even going to Orlando, you know what I mean? So
right.
I don't know. Like, I just feel like with New York, I lived in New York, I did it. It's a lot of hustle and bustle, and I love it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, thoroughly enjoy it. But I need to get away from that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like, there's got to be some sort of balance, and I feel like with Florida, it allows you to have that balance where if you want, you can be in the crash. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, take that ass out of here and go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's cool, man. But for the most part, it's a lot of opportunities. Everybody comes to Miami. Who doesn't come to Miami? And for the most part, it's not like New York. Everybody's in New York. Everybody's working. You catch people in Miami, you're catching them when they're just like relaxing. So it's a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? And they expect you to approach them about some work, but you can really just come left field and talk about whatever because they're in that space. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things.
Because people are definitely working here. I see the cars. I see.
There's always work going on, but it's just like, it's chill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's a constant grind, but it's also no pressure to be like, yo, chill, let's go get a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
the beach is right there.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just one of them situations.
That's what's up. So you got these artists. Do you what about the artistry down here? Because I know Florida is huge, by the way. So I'm really learning that as I'm driving through. It doesn't look that big on the map. You can't really tie the different scenes in Florida together. I'm sure like Orlando guys probably aren't bouncing down here and back and forth too much. Miami, we know like the big stars, but like what type of music is bubbling here? Like what's happening below the surface?
A lot of trap. You know what I'm saying? But people are just experimenting, you know? I feel like the generation, like, it's all a bunch of younger dudes making music now. So everybody's just trying new things. Everybody's being free. But you'll find, like, if you really dig deep in the Miami scene, like, you'll find some gems, man. A lot of neo soul, a lot of hip hop, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of retro. It's just, like, so different, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's like wholesome, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, they're touching on a lot of genres out here for sure.
That's what's up. What about you? Like, how does it influence your sound?
I don't know. I always like trying new things. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like whatever's happening, like, part of me feels like I already thought of it, you know what I'm saying? And I just didn't attempt it, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then, but like, you know, sometimes you'll think of something and you're not sure about it, but then somebody else will do it and you'll be like, alright, you know what I'm saying? Like, alright. So a lot of that happens to me often, but lately I've just been acting on it. I'm just like not giving a damn about anything. But yeah, I mean, it affects me a lot. It's mainly the people that I'm working with, just on a day-to-day. Those people like influence me because it's a whole bunch of different unique sounds, and I'm hands-on with everybody's project. So with that, I'm just picking things up by default, and it's just, you know, adding more sauce to whatever I'm creating. So
you're an executive producer as well, you'd say?
Yeah, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're like sort of A&R.
Yeah, for sure. I don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm working. That's how I feel. Like,
you're making music.
That's it, bro. That's it. We're just all making music, and we're doing it for the greater good. Like, let's get this out. It don't matter who pops. Let's just make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do you have like a label or an umbrella you go?
Yeah, I go like The Collective. That's what it's called.
The Collective?
The Collective, yeah. It was the White Noise Collection before. But I just shortened it and made The Collective. Yeah. And it's, you know, because it's just a collective amount of people just coming together and just putting in that work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You guys on Instagram or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, I have the page up, I just didn't get it up and running yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of those things.
Tuned.
You know, there's a couple things happening. I'm just like making sure I get into gear, but my main focus is like just making sure everybody's music is just going. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff, we can figure that out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's funny because people do, even though today the music is like the last thing you hear from an artist. Yeah. you really can't skip that step. Like people forget that step sometimes.
For sure. I mean, I'm way more focused on the music than anything else. Like my social media could be booming, but not that I don't care. I'm just not that much involved in that as I am into music. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why when I pop up, I make sure it's like, all right, here's what I'm doing. Here's what's going on. Here's who's around me. You know what I'm saying? Who's involved. So, and then just taking it from there, you know what I mean? But yeah, bro, I'm all music. You know what I'm saying? Like the business aspect, we can get that done, no pressure. You feel what I'm saying? But once it starts turning into money and you're thinking about money, and like you lose the artistry. Yeah. And I can't have that. Like that's bad energy. You know what I'm saying? Like who cares about the money? Like I care about it, but bro, we're making it.
You can't create it for that reason.
Right.
And you're already lost.
Right. Yeah, man.
Because you got a little puppet strings get.
Yeah, man. Shit gets crazy, bro. Them politics is too much. You know what I'm saying? So.
Do you guys? Yeah, are the politics different down here, or is it the same old?
Nah, it's the same. Everywhere? It's the same thing. It's just, it's a bigger bag down here. Yeah. That's really all it is, you know what I mean? So out here, like I said, you're running into the who's out here. So, they'll have those combos with you. It's just how much money are they talking? Are you talking? So. Yeah.
What about venue? Like, are there venues for artists on the way up to like hone their craft? Yeah,
for sure. There's the Hangar, which is a couple blocks down. What's that? Revolution in Broward. Okay. And there's a couple other spots. There's a couple open mic joints. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm personally, me and like a few guys that I'm working with, we're trying to set up a situation where we just, like kind of how Jake does at Middle East. Yep. Basically trying to turn the Hangar into that, where we just get some artists to come out, you know what I'm saying, and get like local acts to perform. Just a situation like that, bro, because I see how it works in Boston. Like we was doing all those shows, you know what I mean? Right. So, just allowing that to happen down here, or just getting that going down here. Yeah. It's something like that's needed.
And then that higher level is already built, ready to go once you can tap in.
So, it'd be a little situation, I think, for sure. But there's a couple spots for sure we can get some shows going out here.
So, production. So what started first, rapping or producing?
Yeah, rapping. Yeah, and then got to that point where I was over going on SoundClick, trying to find beats. That's how we all did it.
You didn't switch to BeatStars?
No, I mean, bro, it was SoundClick off rip, man. It was like MySpace, then SoundClick, and then the YouTubes and all that. I was over that, bro, because a lot of times it's like, damn, it's either do I put my money to like getting these track outs and this wave, or like take care of my phone bill. You know what I'm saying? So, priorities. So it just got to right. Like, bro, you need that. Like a lot of people are doing a 2-track, which is fine.
Get the stems, get the track outs.
You know what I mean? But
it sounds so much better. Your
engineer it definitely sounds way better, bro. Way better for sure. But so I was overdoing that. So I was like, I'm just gonna make my own beats. You know what I'm saying? Got to that point where I was like, all right, I'm good at this. But what's funny is I don't rap on my own beats.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was about to ask, how many projects in did you start?
I probably, literally since I started making beats to today, I probably made over 1,000 beats. No pressure, and I even think I'm selling myself short with that number. You know what I mean?
But you don't rap on.
I probably threw vocals on like 5 of them.
All right.
For sure. And I think because I spend so much time making it, that like that's my story. I gave you my story.
You already put the energy in.
So let somebody else take over. You know what I'm saying? But like I'll build dope ideas on them. Yeah. So when I'm presenting them, I'm like, yo, I got an idea. You know what I'm saying? Like you could probably run with it, and like 9 out of 10 times people are running with it. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
But yeah, I don't know. I can't, man. It's just.
All right. So you didn't want to look for beats anymore. So you started making beats. Yeah. Which then you didn't use. Yeah. So where do you go for your beats then? Did you build? Well,
Well, basically, I just built a team of people that I work with. You know what I'm saying? Like along the way, whatever you're doing, people are gonna gravitate towards you if you're running parallel. So it got to that point where I just was linking up with other artists and other producers, and now I'm like, all right, bro, like, well, here I got like X amount of beats. You want them? Take them. I got a studio. You want it? Here, take that. Let me get some beats though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like. That's it. Like I feel like I try to be the bridge for the gap. Like I don't need nothing from nobody, but I know I can help.
Right.
Like, you're lacking this in this area, so come here, I got you. I can help you out with that situation.
Right.
I don't necessarily need anything, but you do this and that, so why not? You know what I'm saying? So it's like a one-hand wash another situation, but I just like making that connection happen for the most part, you dig me?
Yeah.
So that's what happened. I just built the crew of people around me, and everybody, like, this person does that person does this, and I know I need that, and I know I need this. I don't really, but like, come through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just self-efficient, so I don't feel like there's nothing that I can't do, but it's always great to have like people around you and providing opportunities, because they're providing those opportunities for you, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of my beats come from like the homies.
That's what's up.
For the most part, yeah.
And they're giving you the track outs.
Yeah, I'm getting all that track outs for sure. That's like, literally, they know, like, yo, I need that right now. Like, no, they're putting the track outs and everything and sending that through.
Yeah.
I have mad track outs in my, like, Khaled, one of my, like, homies, dope producer, TDA, dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, like, he knows, like, anytime we're here, he'll make, like, 15 beats in, like, 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
And, like, half of those, he's just already sending the stems to my email.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because like I've noticed, I think I'm trying to put this right. So it feels like the way people are releasing music now, sort of recording standards have dropped for what's getting released. Like, I hear badly mixed albums on like majors or very strong independents a lot now, but I don't. A lot meaning like it used to never happen, and now it's happening. Yeah. Besides artistic stuff, it's like, damn, that's just mixed bad. Like,
Yep.
But the listener doesn't seem to care at all these days.
No, the listener doesn't know though. That's the thing, is that you gotta think about, like, a guy like me, if I listen to a song on the radio, I'm listening to every detail. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm involved in that whole situation. Right. So sonically my mind's going nuts. You know what I mean? Whereas the listener is just listening.
You know, can like, tell there's major songs that you can tell they did a 2-track.
Yeah.
Damn, you are like all the way on top of this. You're not in them. You're not anywhere in
it. For sure, some people can tell, but they don't know what it is. They're just like, wow, this sounds weird. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like a person like us, we're gonna be like, yeah, he probably doesn't have the stems, or he recorded too hot, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
but he's still got 10 million streams.
Yeah, man, it happens. It happens. It's just, it's the push behind it. Yeah, that's all it is. Like, any record can pop nowadays. It doesn't matter what it is. As long as you have the gears behind it to move it, bro, it's over. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
for the most part, I mean, Bieber's having trouble right now.
He can't knock
Roddy out of there. And he's
but
stressed.
It's Bieber though, bro. Like, Bieber could bounce back at any time, I feel.
He could. But the gears aren't as much of a...
For sure. I feel like it's social media, bro. That's the platform. That's the gear. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, money for sure helps, but like, if your social media is on point, bro, you're booming. You don't really, like, bro, there's people that sit at home and do nothing and make tons of money monthly just because they have like a dope YouTube with a bunch of subs. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's nothing for a lot of these people. So
subscribe, LFOD radio. Nah, but seriously. Yeah. So what do you? You're creating like daily, I'm assuming, at this point.
For the most part.
What's your routine? Are you getting up, seeing if the beat's flowing? Are you seeing the pen? Like, how do you know which way you're gonna go?
Well, I think I work on production way more than I do like my actual songs. Yeah. For me, like records, I don't know, I record music. I don't write anymore, so I have to record. Like, I record at the crib in my garage, like I have it set up. You know what I'm saying? So that, like, I literally just set the mic up and I'm just like, stop and go, just punching these 2-3 bars and I'm going in. You know what I mean? That happens like at a certain time in a certain moment. You know what I mean? Like, literally, that's the only reason my like next project is completed, is because I had a momentum going after I was like finishing up Traffic Jams. Yeah. So literally that project was done less than a month. Mm-hmm. No pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, less than a month. I sent it to my homies. I was like, yo, check this out. They're like, yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna drop that like at the top of the year. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, and all my music gets made between the hours of like 2 a.m. and like 5 a.m. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like my personal records. But like beats is like,
that's when the energy
that's when it hits, bro. Yeah. That's when it hits for me personally. But beats, bro, like, that's like one of those things, like, it's a constant thing for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, always producing, always. It's like nonstop. Like I don't even have a routine. I think I just turn my laptop on and just rock out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, do I want to sample? Do I not? I don't. Bro, I just go. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even pick apart how it happens, but it happens.
I mean, that's probably the way to be, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so you said something interesting before that, though, about, so you dropped writing, and you switched to the stop and go. What, and it seems like a lot of people are doing it that way now. I guess Wayne probably was the first to be like public about how he does that. But what was that transition like for you, and why did you, like, how did that go?
So for like, I think it was because I was working out of a lot of studios. So a lot of different artists, bro, like to just record in the room, and a lot of them weren't writing records. They were just literally like, all right, cool, let's go, and then, you know, record me, boom, and they'll say 1 or 2, 3 bars. They might even do the whole song, and it'll just be a bunch of nothing, and then they'll come back and just like chop it up, put everything together from there. So watching that and just being in those sessions, you know what I'm saying? It just was like, yo, bro, I don't even need to write. What am I writing about? You know what I mean? Like, I'm literally giving you how I'm feeling. I can easily express that right now. So it just got to that point where I was just like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? So it was easy, honestly. I just set it up. Literally came in one day and I was like, all right, I'm not writing a record today. And I did the YouTube thing. Like, I'll go to YouTube, and that's just for me to like build ideas. Like, if I grab beats off YouTube, I'm just building an idea, and then I'll send it out and be like, all right, let's remake. So literally that was one of those situations. I get in and I found a beat, and I just kind of just went in and did like 3 records, I think, that day.
Nice.
And that's when I was like, all right, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even need to write anymore. It doesn't make sense.
I'm glad you explained it a bit, because I think, so it's changed in a while. Like, when rappers first used to say they didn't write, that was on like the Jay-Z style and people like that, who they literally just write it in their head and then come to the whole verse, or they'd freestyle the whole thing. Now when people say they don't write, sometimes yes, they're freestyling it and doing it in one take, but usually it means they're still doing a couple bars at a time. Just catching a vibe and going. And honestly,
that's all it's about.
Really just
like,
creating. It doesn't mean that they're the like.
I mean, there's only a select.
Freestyling these.
There's only a select few that can really just go in and just do it off top. It's like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, I feel like when you're just doing it off the top and you're just like, it's all about a workflow. You know what I'm saying? Like, find that workflow that works for you. And that's what it is for me, is I found that workflow. I know my hours, and I know like what mood I gotta be in to record. So, you know, if you send me a record, like, you're gonna wait for a second. I'm gonna deliver. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you need it. That's why I work on dates. Like, you don't give me a date, you're not getting what you need. If you're not like, yo, I need it by this day, then bro, you're ass out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got it. Because for me, it's like, I'm gonna get to it when I get to it, because there might be that moment where I'm at the crib and I'm like, damn, all right, let's do this right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's just like, it's easy, bro. Like, you just kind of gotta let go. I think that's what it is. A lot of people think too much, and that's what it was with me. Is I got to a point where I was writing so much that it would be difficult, because I'm constantly thinking like trying to make it perfect, make everything on point. You know, like everything had to hit a certain way. Now I'm just like, it's still hitting how I want it to hit. I'm just doing it without thinking about it. I'm just letting it go, you know? And I feel like sometimes we stop ourselves as artists because we're just too worried about making things perfect, you know? Like, and I try to like express that to like people that I work with. I'm like, bro, like, it's okay. Like, however it comes out, let it come out. You can always come back and make arrangements and change this and that, but let it be what it is, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's kind of how I do it. It's all about that workflow, like I said.
Well, and like you said, expressing yourself. How do you bottle that up in that moment? And it's a different vibe. If you're writing, it's gonna be a little more. It might be more reflective, or it might be more this and more that. But,
I'm not gonna say I don't ever write.
No,
but like,
it's two very different.
It's just two moments, man. It depends how I'm feeling. Some things I'm like, oh, I might have to pen this down. And other stuff I'm like, this is light. You know?
So. And you're right. It doesn't need to be perfect or even
Just need to be you.
You just need to get it out and put it out and be authentic.
That's all. That's all.
Yeah,
from there you be
wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
So, I think this is a pretty good spot to wrap it up.
Yeah, no pressure,
but
brother.
But before we do that, you're on LFOD radio.
Yeah.
LFOD stands for Live Free or Die. What does that mean to you?
Live free or die, bro. I don't. It's exactly what it is. There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do what you have to do. It's all about making your situation and the people around you right. Don't worry about the next person. Don't worry about how they're doing or how they're making it. Just be free. Be you. Like, just live free or die, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That's how I see it.
That's what's up.
For real.
Is there anything you didn't get to say that you wanted to?
Nah, man. I just, everybody stay tuned, tap in, and just keep the support going. Just as a whole, as a community, just keep pumping it.
Where do they tap in with you?
All over social media, Scrilla H. Scrilla SCRILLA_H. YouTube, iTunes, all that. I'm everywhere, man. Just tap in.
That's what's up. I
sure.
appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you, brother.
This was dope.
For sure.
Look forward to seeing what else this
Yeah.
fine city has
Let's
to
get some
offer.
food. That's what we need to do, for real.
Yeah, we're about to order.
Some grub.
So stay tuned. For what we ate, we'll put that on the.
Yeah, we might have to share that. Might get a little freestyle or something. I don't know, man. Depending on how we feeling today. You feel me?
All right. Thank you, my dude.
Word, for sure. It was a pleasure, brother. It was a pleasure.
Likewise.
Thank you for coming out, brother.
Likewise,
For real.
likewise.